Begin tonight with tragic news out of Allen Park, the scene of a deadly hit-and-run crash this afternoon. The victim was 107 years old and had survived 2 pandemics, 2 world wars, and the Great Depression.
The driver accused of causing the crash fled the scene, but police caught him. Fox 2's Camille Amiri live now with the very latest. Camille.
Yeah, and she also living through this pandemic, which is pretty remarkable, of course, until today, this tragic ending of her life. Meanwhile, the suspect is just in his 20s and he's from Taylor. Take a look. A fatal car crash Friday afternoon in Allen Park at the intersection of Goddard and Reek.
Initially, at this point, we're still trying to determine, but it appears that they both had the amber signal at that intersection.
Allen Park police say the dark-colored LeSabre slammed into the silver car, possibly a Corolla, when the driver of that car was trying to make a left-hand turn.
There was an elderly couple in the vehicle that was struck, and there was the passenger of the vehicle, which was a female who was 107 years old. She unfortunately passed away at the hospital from her injuries.
107? You sure about this? 107 years old?
Could be 108. She was born in 1913, so it's unfortunate. Just tragic is a terrible tragedy today.
The driver at fault was also hurt.
It looks like he had a slight head injury from the windshield.
But police say he got out of his car, paused briefly, and then took off running from the scene. His hesitation giving a witness enough time to take a picture of him and hand it over to investigators, who then posted it on the Allen Park Police Department's Facebook page.
We've known for some time that, social media always is a strong presence because people are always on their phones, and that's, in this situation, is a great thing. He was able to pinpoint us to this individual who was, apparently he made his way pretty far before we were able to get our hands on him.
And remember the injury he sustained from hitting his head on the windshield? Well, that injury indirectly played a role in his arrest.
He had made it to a Meijer and was able to go into Meijer and get bandages for his wounds.
Pretty amazing story that Meijer is actually in Southgate. Allen Park Police want to say a big thank you to everyone who helped them get this guy. A lot of witnesses, a lot of people chiming in on their Facebook page, calling in tips, and then of course Southgate Police and Lincoln Park Police who also assisted in this. Meanwhile, this guy is facing a number of charges locked up at the Allen Park Police Department lockup. For now, we're live. Camille Amiri, Fox 2 News.
Camille, the power of social media. Do police know if drugs or alcohol were involved?
Well, when we talked to Allen Park Police, it was so early on in the investigation when we met up with the detective that he said that the guy didn't even know what he had done. He didn't know the full extent of the story, that this woman had passed away from her injuries. Of course, she was taken to an area hospital, so there was a lot of gray area. Was drugs and alcohol involved? Of course, that was a question I asked. He said at this point it was just too early to tell. He said he didn't appear to be intoxicated when they picked him up. Of course, keep in mind, too, that was a couple hours after the actual crash. So, of course, blood work will determine this. But again, facing a lot of charges. Police just glad that they got this guy. Huel, Monica, back to you.